Your God-given gift. What is your God-given gift? You have a gift. It is the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. It's your God-given gift. I want to share something that could make your life better. The way I've improved my own life isn't just because of me, and I think the same is true for you. You keep waking up each day because God has a plan for you. If God was done with you, you wouldn't wake up anymore. But since you're waking up, it means God has something more in store for you. That means He has something for you that He hasn't given to you yet, for whatever reason, because you're not ready to receive it. I'm going to help you get to that reason a little bit quicker. I'm going to tell you something that I learned that changed my life. I was reading a book one time and it had a quote in there from Albert Einstein. Imagination is everything. It's the preview of life's coming attractions. Imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. If you think about that, that's a really, really true statement, because everything you see in this world came from somebody's imagination. Everything. Somebody was talking on the phone one day, on that wall phone, connected to the cord, and tried to walk, and it went no further. And he wanted to just go outside and get something out of the car. He says, you know what, I wish I could take this phone outside. Everybody reading this post has a cell phone. It was in somebody's imagination. Somebody imagined that. Somebody imagined everything. Somebody got tired of walking. Somebody got tired of driving cars. Somebody said, we want to fly. Everybody reading this post has been on a plane. Your imagination is the evidence of things not seen. Do you know why they call it the evidence of things not seen? Because it's your imagination. You are the only one that can see it. You are the only one who can see it. So all this stuff you've been imagining was not some hocus pocus. When you imagine stuff, it's actually God showing you a preview of a coming attraction He has for you. That's what your imagination is. Why do you keep imagining yourself with a second home? Because God wants you to have a second home. Why do you keep imagining yourself in a supervisory capacity on another job? Because God really wants you to have that, and everything else you ask for. Why do you keep dreaming of opening a business one day? That's because that's what God really has for you, and He put it in your imagination. Here is the problem. You tell it to the wrong people. If you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. You can't, oh man. Think about this in your life. How many times have you had this really incredible idea, and you took it to your family and your friends? You shared it with them, and they shot it down. Do you want to know why they shot it down? Because they couldn't see it. Because God didn't put it in their imagination. He put it in yours. It was your evidence of things not seen. You see, all these ideas and visions you've been having, you need to start penning them down, link, and sharing them. Because that's your true calling. Your real life is in your imagination and the words you've yet to write or speak. Do you think I got here by accident? When I was 10, I read a book that changed my life, and I knew that's what I wanted to do, inspire others through words. In the 6th grade, we had an assignment to write our names on a piece of paper and jot down what we wanted to be. You know what I wrote? I want to be a writer and motivational speaker. What's your true calling? Your real life is in your imagination. Now, the problem I had was that I was painfully shy and introverted. Standing in front of a class to give a book report was my worst nightmare. On top of that, private tutoring or writing courses. My parents had labor jobs that were enough to just get us by. But I had this dream, this vision in my mind, and I couldn't let it go. When the teacher went around the classroom to read everyone's aspirations, she saved me for last. As she called me to the front, I thought it was because my dream was unique, that nobody else had written down something so ambitious. But she had other plans. She said, "Why would someone as shy as you want to become a motivational speaker? You can barely speak in front of this small class. How are you going to inspire an audience?" The class laughed. My heart sank. Keep your dream alive. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. But guess what? Every year, I remind that teacher of my accomplishments and who I have become by sending her recordings of my events. I want her to see what determination looks like. I want her to understand that dreams are visions God puts into our minds, and they are as real as we make them. She couldn't see it, but it wasn't her place to see it. It was mine. Despite being shy and lacking resources, despite all odds, I made it. I write and speak words that touch people's lives. I've stood on stage and seen faces in the audience light up with hope. It wasn't easy. I had years where I doubted myself, where I wanted to give up. There were periods of financial instability, where I questioned if I should abandon my dream for something more practical. But here's what kept me going: my inner conviction. I remembered my mentor's teachings that God didn't bring you this far to leave you. Every morning when I wake up, I thank God for all his blessings and take it as a sign, another chance to follow my dreams, another chance to do good, another chance to help someone, another chance to help my community, another chance to uplift someone, another chance to hold out my hand for someone to grab onto and pull out of the pit. I believed in God, and God reciprocated, and that was enough. Why is God waking you up every morning? Because there's more for you out there. So, why do you think you keep waking up every morning? Because there's more for you out there, way more. Your dreams are valid, and they're waiting for you to chase them. Dust off your imagination, take a leap of faith, and just go for it. You have to take the first step. Quit waking up, thinking you ain't got no say in your life. You have a choice in this matter. You can't stop what happened to you, but you can surely do something about what happened to you. Life is 10% what happened to you, it's 90% what you do about it. Somebody in your family is going to die. Somebody reading or listening to this is going to get fired. Somebody reading or listening to this is going to get an eviction notice. Somebody is going to get laid off. Somebody's company is going to close. That's life. Somebody you love is going to break up with you. That's life. But what are you going to do about it, though? Since it's going to happen anyway. Trust me, ask God to open up your imagination, and then pursue it with everything in you, and watch what he does for you. Key lessons and actions. Let's discuss the key lessons and how to implement in your life. Key lessons: identify your gift. Your gift is what you do best with the least amount of effort. It's your natural talent. God isn't done with you. If you're still waking up every day, it means there's more for you to achieve. The power of imagination. Your imagination is a preview of life's coming attractions. It's a sign of what you can achieve. Be careful who you share your dreams with. Sharing your big dreams with small-minded people can kill your aspirations. Your imagination is your evidence. What you imagine is evidence of what God has planned for you. Life is 10% what happens and 90% how you react. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Faith and hope are essential. Even when things look bleak, keep faith and hope alive. How to implement? Identify your gift. Spend time reflecting on what you naturally excel at, the thing you do best with the least amount of effort. It's your natural talent. Daily affirmations. Remind yourself every morning that you have a purpose. This can be through prayer, meditation, or simply a positive affirmation. Thank God for all the blessings in your life. Link. Use your imagination. Set aside time to dream and visualize your goals. Create a vision board or journal to keep track of these. Link. Choose your circle. Wisely. Be selective about who you share your dreams and plans with. Surround yourself with supportive and like-minded individuals. Act on your imagination. Take small steps every day towards making your dreams a reality. This could be as simple as researching, planning, or even just talking about it with people who can help. Adopt a resilient mindset. When life throws challenges your way, remember the 10-90 rule. Focus on solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. Keep faith and hope. In moments of doubt, turn to faith. Whether it's through prayer, talking to a trusted friend, or simply reminding yourself of your past achievements, keep the flame of hope and faith alive. Consult with a higher power. If you're religious or spiritual, consider praying or meditating to seek guidance and open up your imagination for what's possible. By implementing these lessons and actions into your daily life, you can work towards fulfilling your potential and achieving your dreams. Thanks for being with me. I am excited to share more helpful tips with you soon. Until then, stay happy, keep growing, and make the life you want a reality. Speak what you want, make it your truth, and it will come true. Signing out, Big K from BigKideas.com.